everybody, it's your boy 47 Slouch. Welcome to Between the Lines, and I will be explaining my hit song, Do That. I started performing about a couple months ago. Once this song, gained a lot of traction and a lot of people started to know who I was, I would get messages either on Snapchat or Instagram asking me to do shows, and they would actually book me for shows. So I did my own prom, which obviously I didn't get booked for, but I did a bunch of Sweet 16s. I recently just performed at a beach party, which there was about 150 people there, and a really cool experience. Really, really great people. But performing itself is just dope experience. Really, really cool.
Shawty, can you tell me why you do that? Sending me feelings through these pictures without a callback. You was fucking with me for a minute, can you go back? Took out my heart from the start, know where my soul at.
So basically what the chorus kind of talks about in a way is, a girl sending you mixed messages and you don't know how to react to it. She keeps sending you pictures, candid or uncandid pictures, you never know. And every time you try and reach out, she just doesn't respond to you. It's kind of like a one-dimensional type of feeling.
Shorty, I don't know if I can go back. I hope that you don't hate me, I'm just doing my soul trap.
Basically what that means is you don't want to hurt this girl's feelings. Whatever you're doing, you don't want to make it seem like you're trying to hurt her in any way. But then again, you also have to move on, and you also have to make sure that your own person is also not being trapped in this sort of relationship or whatever's going on. You have to move on.
Take it to the face, I'm in the whip when I roll that. When I think about them days, I just want you to come back.
Basically you're just sitting in your car, you're either smoking or something, and you're just reminiscing about the days that you just wish, everything was back into place and everything was happy again, and you just wish that certain person was in your life again. What inspired me to be an artist really is a lot of different people in the music game. J. Cole, Eminem, XXXTentacion, Mac Miller. Just those artists that are really lyrical really spoke to me because a lot of the stuff that they were going through in life, I was going through the same. I was a big introvert. I really wouldn't speak to a lot of people just because I always thought I was different from a lot of people. And once I found music, it kind of gave me a platform on how I could speak about my emotions. And ever since then, ever since 8 years old, I've just been making music, performing, and it's been a dream, honestly.
Told me not to chase you, but you running your own laps. The match you say you hate me, yeah, you told me you ain't coming back.
Basically, what that's talking about is she wants to move on, and she doesn't want you to, keep chasing her and keep trying to follow her and trying to get back with her. It's kind of leaving you in this kind of feeling that you just wish that she was around in your life.
She put too many games, she say she wanna go running back. My mind's out of place in a maze, I can't control that.
Basically, she keeps playing games with you, and basically sometimes she wants to cut it off, she wants to stop the game, but then she wants to run it back, she wants to play again, she wants to play with your emotions again. I am working on an album right now. It's going to be called Sin Amor. It's Spanish for without love. Inspired by a lot of instances that have happened in my life currently. The reason why I'm naming it Sin Amor is because when I first started rapping, that was going to be my rap name, Without Love. But I kind of picked Slouch towards later, like a couple weeks after I thought of that name, just because it kind of has a better sound to it and has a bigger message. So basically, I have a back deformity. My upper back is more developed than my lower back, and I've had that since a kid. So every time you would see me in elementary school, I would always be walking around with Slouch with my head down, always not looking at anybody. I used to get picked on a lot about it. I used to get called Slouch just because I was getting made fun of. Now they're screaming my name at a show, or if I'm walking down the street and they say, "Yo, Slouch, I love your music," right? It's all about perspective. It's all about what you need to do to make yourself a better person. And if you just tap into your mind a little bit more and really give yourself the props that you deserve, things just get better over time.
She gon' send a message, super mess, she writing all caps. I done hit a line too many times, don't get a call back.
Every time she texts you, it's always on some negative feel, negative mood, and she's never really satisfied with you. But every time you have a problem with something, or every time that you feel a certain way, she never responds, she doesn't call you back, she doesn't, be there when you need her the most.
She be moving distance, body's numb, I'm finna fall back. Got me on this liquor, pull the trigger, push it all back.
So basically, sadly enough, a lot of relationships end in that way. I'm not saying that I would ever end up in that way, but just for the sole purpose of the song and just for the basic feel, you're drinking, and you just can't handle it, so you just... Love is poison, I'm telling you, love is poison. So the group that I'm part of is called 247 SOD. Basically, SOD stands for Sounds of Our Dreams, and 247 is the work ethic. This is a heart monitor. You know, when you go to the hospital and you see the thing, this is a semicolon. So basically a semicolon in grammatical terms is when an author wants to end a sentence but chooses not to. And since I have depression, anxiety, and PTSD clinically, I felt like it was my job, it was a purpose for me to get this tattoo, because there have been times where, you know, things have gotten really bad and I've just questioned everything, questioned life and everything. But if you have the courage to not take your life and live your life and try your absolute hardest just to make yourself feel better, then you're already winning the battle, then you're already winning. And if people who are feeling that same type of way get this tattoo and they have a daily reminder of not to give up, you know, the rate would just automatically change. I have this one song called Find a Way, and I'm just telling people, listen, you could do it. You could overcome whatever emotions you're feeling, because just listen to me, listen to my words, listen to my story, and I could show you the better outlet in life. No matter who tells you anything in life, no matter if there's someone in your life that is counting you out for whatever you want to do in life, if you're a different person, you got to understand there are millions of other people in this world that think the same way you do. If you're a creator, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a doctor, don't let anyone's opinion shape the way you should live your life, because if you put in the work, I swear to you, you will get what you deserve. And 247, yeah, that's really good. Thank you guys for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at 47Slouch. You can follow my Twitter at Janello Ruiz. And you can also find me on all streaming platforms. Just write Slouch and you'll find me.